Hi, this is Mark Berry from lovekungfu.com. I am the author of this program, The Action Dating System, and I am here today to talk about this book by Dr. John Gottman. He is, I'm at home, a bit scruffy, and I had a client today ask me on the phone. They were upset, they were frustrated because her husband doesn't want to communicate, and this is an ongoing problem in their relationship, and she's always dedicated to talking things out. She wants to talk, she wants to sort things out in their communication, and he doesn't want to. And that's a really big problem between them. So, what Dr. John Gottman talks about in this book is he talks about that there are really two kinds of couples. So the question to couples that are dealing with this particular issue is, what couple are you, or where do you guys fall, or where do you agree to fall to on the spectrum that I'm going to talk about today? So Dr. Gottman talks about that there's really two kinds of couples. See, what he has done is really turned marriage research on its side. He's done some cutting edge research. He's really leading the way in marriage research right now. See, what people used to think was that there was this perfect medium where couples didn't argue that much and they talked things out, right? And there's like this kind of perfect line that everybody thought we needed to get to. Well, what Dr. John Gottman found is that there isn't, in fact, a perfect line for healthy couples. In fact, it's an entire spectrum. And on one end of the spectrum, there are couples who, they argue a lot, they talk everything out, and they have lots of sex. On the other end of the spectrum are couples who never argue, they're always at peace, but they sometimes avoid issues. And what he found was that between the two couples, there's a spectrum of healthy relationships all along this. And if you go on either end of the spectrum, you become unhealthy. But within this healthy spectrum of communication, everything's fine, or healthy, or workable, or happy. So in this half, this is the communication half, and he calls this volatile. And on this half, this is the avoidant half. That's what he calls it. Now, I think those are a bit negative. They point to the negative sides. I think each of these couples have different strengths. So personally, I call this communicative, and I call this peacekeeping. Because in this side of the relationships that are in this side, they're focused on keeping the peace. For them, it's very important that the relationship be stable, that it be, to them that looks healthy, and it is healthy. It's normal. On this side of the relationship, couples focus on communication. They want to work through issues. They want to focus on growth. But the impact of that is that there's more volatility. On this side, there's more avoidance. So each side has its pros and cons. What kind of couple are you? Post comments down in the section below, or if you have any questions or comments, you can get to our website via the link up in that side over there. Go to lovekungfu.com. I'd love to hear your response. Thanks. Bye.